poultry plays an essential role in our daily lives and in the food we eat. Currently, the commercial egg-laying industry in the U.S. is comprised of over 300 million laying hens, a large portion of which produce table eggs.
It's pretty amazing that the egg industry supplies over 300 million eggs a day. That's roughly one egg for every man, woman, and child. They're mainly produced on family farms, consuming grains that are naturally produced in our farming community throughout this country. Eggs are probably the highest level of protein of any food products and some of the most safest products that you can eat. The egg industry supplies not only eggs in cartons, but there's roughly 30% of all eggs produced that go into egg products. Those are eggs mainly used in fast food operations. They also are used in cake mixes, pastas, baked goods, and other food products.
In a market where millions of eggs are graded and sorted into consumer packs, technology plays a major role in complying with food safety standards and the final product.
Most of the eggs that are processed and packaged for consumers never really are touched by human hands. They go from the chicken houses themselves to a series of conveying systems that are washed or sanitized and packaged. The equipment today in our processing plants have high levels of automation, which allows for high levels of sanitation, product quality, product safety. Inspection of eggs, quality of going into the pack is all a key component of what we do. We have third-party verification by our USDA, FDA, and other government organizations, but many of our operations have third-party certification as well. Programs like Safe Quality Food that come in and they verify that our quality is what it should be.
Designed to optimize yields and safety, the Moba Group is a leader in the niche market of automated equipment for grading, packing, and the processing of eggs.
Moba is a company that designs and manufactures egg grading and packing equipment for consumption eggs. That means the packs that you would buy in any supermarket are handled through our machines. Here in our headquarters in the Netherlands, we have approximately 500 employees active, and our worldwide team consists of 650 people. Important in that is, of course, our service network. We want to be close to our customers in order to provide a decent and thorough service. We are very happy with our global footprint because roughly 7 out of 10 cartons with eggs you would buy anywhere on this planet would be handled by our machines.
Well, obviously one of our top priorities in the processing facilities like this is make sure we don't have large amounts of egg waste. The other thing we want to make sure is our impact on the environment is held to the minimum. And we do that through our design of our equipment, design of our facilities, everything from our drain systems to our washing systems for the eggs themselves, and the impact that they would have in terms of water usage and amount of product that may go down into our water processing facilities.
The Moba machines handle eggs one by one. This means they will not come in contact with each other again after leaving the in-feed conveyors.
Eggs come in on a conveyor belt, and as soon as they arrive on our machine, we keep the eggs separate. This is a unique feature and very important for the quality of the end product. We refer to it as individual egg handling, and over the years it has become our trademark. Keeping eggs separate offers some unique technical possibilities, and I can show it with an example. This is a transport bar from a machine, and you can see the individual egg handling here. Each egg is in its own set of grippers, and actually this happens throughout the whole process of packing. This serves 3 purposes. First of all, eggs are fragile products, so you want to treat them with maximum care. Secondly, the computer knows exactly the position and all the features of each individual egg. This means that should there be something wrong with a batch of eggs, there is a track and trace record embedded in our machine that can tell immediately in which products these eggs ended up. Last but not least, the distance between the eggs ensures that should there be a leaking egg, the liquids are not spoiled over the other products. All these features, they contribute to food safety and consumer health.
The Omnia PX has an extensive cleaning program that uses a combination of cleaning in place, cleaning out of place, and high-pressure washdown functions.
The farm behind me is actually a family farm that my father switched to eggs. He was a regular farmer but concentrated on eggs back in 1952, and I took over in 1993. These buildings are all connected, and that's what feeds into the egg processing plant where we process all the eggs. The 700PX is an egg grading machine which takes eggs and washes them and then weighs them and also looks at them to make sure that they're not checked or dirty, and then puts them into cartons or flats, whatever the grocery store or retailer would like. It is also the fastest machine in the world. My first impression when we put the 700 in was, wow, this thing really does what it says it's supposed to do. It runs at 700 cases an hour. It handles the eggs at a nice, smooth pace. It doesn't speed them up and throw them around, gentle handling, and that's what we were looking for in a faster machine. Another benefit is the self-cleaning part of the machine. The machine can be washed just by a press of the button. And then after that, there are some parts that do have to be removed, but we can put them in a parts washer where they get washed. The Moba 700PX just provides us with everything we're looking for to provide quality eggs.
Another example of a modern egg producer is Herbrooks Eggs in Michigan.
We're producing between 6 and 7 million eggs a day right now. So we do a lot of specialty eggs. We do egg products as well, but we specialize in cage-free types of eggs, organic types of eggs, as well as conventional types of eggs for food service and for retail. So the Moba machines are awesome machines. We have several of them in operation now, and we're doing a lot of different varieties of packs, a lot of different varieties of eggs coming into the machine. Sometimes it's nutrient-enhanced type of an egg. Sometimes it might be an organic, a cage-free, or a conventional. So the varieties are all over the place with many different brands coming off of the machine at the same time. So the Moba machine has to be able to identify all those different things and then have the flexibility to be able to put the eggs in the right style packaging that we need them to.
With an extensive service and parts network, as well as 9 service support offices worldwide, Moba maintains a comprehensive stockpile of spare parts, a professional help desk, and a team of well-trained service engineers.
So I grew up on this farm where we're standing today, and things have changed a lot over these years. The technology that we have today in an egg grading machine is something that we could have never conceived of when I was just a little guy growing up here. And what we do in just an hour now used to take us more than a day. So in our world, we need a lot of help when it comes to having this type of technology. It really comes down to a partnership, and our relationships with Moba or other vendors, they're a long-term relationship because we've been around for a long time. It's a family business, and now we're into our 4th generation. And we hope to continue all these relationships and get a level of support, and we've really experienced that with Moba.
You know, it's a real passion. I've been in this business for, over 35 years, and everywhere you go, you see great people doing the right thing in what we do, producing food, environmentally sound procedures, as well as the fact that we are so conscious about safety, not only for the food itself, but for our employees, in all aspects of our operation.
For more information, visit www.moba.net.